Now let's turn to Central Africa, to the Democratic Republic of Congo, also known as DRC. Democratic Republic of Congo. It's the second largest country in Africa by land, home to over 110 million people. The DRC is in dire straits. Conflict in the east has been claiming lives for decades, and it's reaching a boiling point with tragic consequences. A video went viral this week. It's from a few days ago. It shows a man who reportedly set himself ablaze. This was in Kinshasa, the capital of DRC. We've decided to not show the visuals to you. We will not play out that video. The pictures are very disturbing. And there's been no word of what happened to this man. But why did he take this drastic step? To get the world's attention, to show them what was happening in his country. He called it a genocide. Since last month, violence in the east has spiked. Armed groups have been seizing land. One of these is a group called M23. Yesterday, they claimed a village. It's called Kishishe. That's the name of the village. It's the same village that saw horror last year as well, at the hands of the same group, M23. This was last December. The group killed 170 people in the village and forced thousands to flee. Now the M23 group is back. Another round of bloodshed may take place. And this is not the only armed group in the area. To the north, a different group attacked the village of Beni, a group called the ADF. It has pledged allegiance to ISIS. They attacked the Beni village on Monday. They killed at least 33 people. And the numbers continue to rise because many people jumped into a nearby river to escape the militants. They did it to escape the brutality. The militants were hacking people up with machetes. So the river seemed like a safer bet. And these are just two examples of the state of Eastern DRC, the state it is in now. You may be wondering, why is this happening? What do these groups want? Well, it's the same old story. The militants want the resources in Eastern DRC. This area is rich in minerals. There's gold, of course, but more important is cobalt. Cobalt is a rare mineral. It is used in the production of electronics. It's necessary to create batteries. From the batteries in your phone to the ones in electric vehicles, cobalt is required to make all of these batteries. And this mineral is in high demand which the brutal rebel groups cater to. The groups capture these mineral-rich areas, they enslave the locals and force them to work in illegal mines. These are often narrow tunnels, which can collapse at any time. A few months ago, a video of one of these mines had gone viral, of miners who were trapped there. That mine was in the Eastern DRC. That's the condition many are forced to work in by these militants. And all this has been known for years, so why isn't anyone helping? What is the United Nations, for instance, doing? The answer is sadly the usual. They've sent a peacekeeping force.
We are here for Operation Springbok. We have several defensive positions, including this one that we are showing you. There's a lot more than just this position. The positions have been set up to support the FARDC in the potential advance of the M23.
They say they are preparing for a new operation, but there are doubts about how useful that will be. The UN force has been in the area for decades and it hasn't managed to stop the massacres.
MONUSCO has been here for over 20 years and has not been able to solve the security problems of the Congolese people.
On the contrary, members of the UN force keep getting caught in scandals. The force is deeply unpopular and they've been asked to leave the country. They're supposed to go by the 8th of December, while the fighting is escalating. So there is no international support. The armed groups continue to run riot in the DRC. They continue to kill anyone who stands in their way. The man who set himself ablaze last week wanted to highlight all of this, to bring international attention to the DRC. It's tragic that it had to come to this.